Hey, Magdalena here. Today I want to sit down with you and talk about making changes, both small and big. They would argue that hyping up those big changes is kinda a scam. But when you look at them closer, they're just big groups of small, even miniature tweaks and shifts in your life. Don't worry, I'm not another self-help guru, just a depressed 21-year-old hoping my story will make you feel a little less alone. Let's do this. Wow, it's November already. Tour passed like a breeze, huh? It was a somewhat important month to me, mostly because, as you can guess, there are a lot of changes in my life. To spare you the long story, I'm a third-year college student and I've spent pretty much my entire summer break rotting at home, badly depressed. I was close to a neat status, though I managed to put in some work and learn video making independently, and go to the gym sometimes. Yeah, that helped. If you're feeling stuck, directionless, like nothing in your life is working out, yeah, that was me. And I'm still feeling that way, though I got a little better. The best piece of advice I can give you is try to find a source of outside responsibility. Yeah, self-discipline and working on yourselves are cool, but it usually works only on fancy montages or pretty Instagram pictures. There's nothing wrong with you if you face some kind of challenge or a goal you set out for yourself. Life is hard, world overwhelming, and the constant pressure to perform and outdo ourselves, frankly, suffocating. You're not alone, but if you think you're ready for change and have at least a little bit of strength and hope left in you that will make you doing something mean more than your internal satisfaction, explore external options, sign up for a class, buy a gym pass for a year that you'll feel insanely guilty for not using, get a few friends or even the fellow-minded strangers of the internet and make a group chat where you hold each other accountable. I know, you've heard that advice a million times, me too, but it works. I don't agree. But here's a caveat. It's only helpful if you actually have it in you to do the thing. If you can learn or do some art here and there, but fail it sometimes due to feeling low or tired, a formal class will probably help you. But if you have issues with just getting out of bed, buying an expensive course will... just make you feel worse. And like I said in the beginning, big choices are just huge groups of micro ones. It's never that easy as waking up one day and deciding to find a job, improve your health, fitness, and relationships. The process is long. Even if you feel it was sudden and impulsive, your brain was probably mulling it over for weeks, quietly in the background. In my example, I started with just showing up to college again. That's it. I didn't try to suddenly be more social, take better care of myself, immediately become a brilliant student. No, plan was to just be there at the place in those hours. Listen or not, just get out of the house. It felt a lot less overwhelming. I sure did. Skipped some classes here and there, sometimes full days because I felt too bad. Still, according to the plan, avoided people, didn't take notes, went to sleep usually late, which made me miserable. But, oh well. I didn't feel like changing it, so I didn't. I wasn't perfect and I didn't want to be, and it worked. I naturally improved at those things. Breaks between classes became boring, so I started talking to some people just because, why not? Same for listening to classes. I'm here anyway, so might as well. I let myself breathe and not drown in endless expectations. On paper, I'm doing better, but I still feel like shit. And that's fine. It's important not to have expectations. When you start slowly climbing out of your rock bottom, you're still in the dark mud. There's a long way to sunshines and rainbows. It keeps me humble. Also, remember where you came from. Sure, it feels good to brag and think that your previous miserable life is left in the past once and for all. But you never know when that thinking will come back to bite you in the ass. So, I guess you usually end those kind of rambles on some conclusions. Sure. So, if you need to take away one thing, if you think life sucks when rotting in bed, it'll probably still suck when you manage to go outside. But maybe a little less? Depends if you're scared of dogs or not. I am, so it's probably a bit worse. Thanks. It was Magdalena. Remember to live tomorrow in a way that you won't regret.